update is for Monday, the 19th of December. It's hard to believe we're 19th of December, 2022, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be volumes falling all week long. Today will be the best day, then a little less typically tomorrow, the day after, and very poor volume on Thursday if the markets aren't open on Friday for the Christmas holiday. Then we have 4 more days coming. Then we go through the same process for New Year's, and voila, we're done. So that'll be the interesting thing. So we're starting off with pressure building on the stock market, and I find it interesting as that's occurring as you're getting a sell-off, if you take a look here on the bonds and the notes. So to me, that is very interesting as to what's going on. Why are they down so much, and suddenly the stock market's paying attention? Well, I can tell you that if you looked over the weekend at the Fed Watch page, CME Group's Fed Watch page, and you were looking to see the terminal rate, it's under 5%, and the market still thinks that the Fed will be pivoting by year end. The trade, different than that. If you listen to what the Fed is saying, they have no intent on that. Their dot plots don't call for a drop this year. Who's going to be right? That'll be the interesting thing about it. But the market continues to take that attitude, regardless of what is said by the Fed, that they're going to pivot, and it bets against them. As you can see in the grains, they are starting their sell-off at this point in time, and that becomes, the hard part. Year end, you get tax selling, what goes on. It's a hard thing to figure out for the markets to want to do anything with. Now, in terms of news today, let's take a look and see what we have here. National Association of Home Builders will come out with their monthly housing index, and that's at 9 o'clock. They're looking forward to 33 unchanged from last month's, same reading. EU member states are meeting right now in an effort to break their deadlock over a proposed gas price cap before we get to year end. Czechoslovakia has their shot at running the meeting right now. We'll see. They came in with a new proposal, much lower, 188 euros per megawatt hour compared with the 275, which a lot of members thought was too high. A survey by the World Economics released today showed China's business confidence just tumbling. And, if you're looking at what's going on, China's not being very forthcoming right now with how many cases of COVID, how the hospital systems are doing, and so on. We're having to rely on whatever press we have out there. And if you looked over the weekend and saw the pictures in Beijing, Shanghai, and other cities, it is muted. And it is muted because COVID is spreading. And people wisely are saying, hey, I'm not going out. Some businesses closed down and they just said, I can't even get my staff that wants to work with this. That's the way it should run. And once they get over this, then the next problem will be, if it is a problem, they get the immunity, they do better, they get vaccines, and the world changes. This has all happened in an 8-week period. It is totally amazing how fast they did the switch. I did not, for one, and I know many, I read article upon article. Most people that study China didn't think they'd allow this to happen this fast, and they would just bite their bottom lip, take the consequence, whatever it is. But that is exactly what's occurring, and that's okay. Now, we have released my new course, my outside day course. And if you're interested in outside days, because this appears on charts all the time, I explain to you how what's called the continuation pattern works with it. I walk you right through everything. You see these on charts all the time. It happens way more than enhanced Bollinger Bands. And you're going to learn the continuation pattern. What happens when the pattern gets broken? Does it give you an edge in the market? How can you use it? It's 9 different chapters, simple to use. I'm going to give you examples in future stocks and ETFs on each way to work with it. You get our charting software, 2 weeks of my research as well, and everything works with that. So how do you find out more? Well, you just go to our website at iraepstein.com under education. It's right up there. In the meantime, I'm Ira Epstein. By the way, if this works, you might be able to even move your cursor there. They just did this for me last night. I got to be sure that the link is there. If not, just go to iraepstein.com under education. Of course, it's right there. Take care.